Hey guys, Kalltorak here, and yeah, we have some exciting new news. We have some support gem leaks for the next patch, and support gems, if you've been following Thorns, have been one of the biggest pain points for Thorns. One of the biggest question marks we've had around League starting is the support gems. Now, if you don't know, Burst and Barbs, they are core to playing Thorns, and they were both tier 3 support gems. This means you were not able to use them until deep into Cruel, or in the new patch it would have been sometime in Act 4. Well, we've got plenty of new changes that really change how Thorns play, so let's just dive into it. And so yeah, this is where really most of the meat comes in, is with Thorn Barbs. Now, Thorn Barbs is now a 3-tiered support gem, and what that probably means is the level 1 version of it will probably be unlocked from the very start of the game. I have a 26-minute Thorns feedback video, and really one of the major pain points I went over and over again in that video was they had to change at least Thorns, Barbs, or Burst. One of those two had to start early game, and it looks like we've got that. But there's something even better here. So level 1 works exactly how it does currently. The next 4 attacks after you counterattack with Thorns will deal Thorn damage. Level 2, it goes up to 6 attacks. So you get more autos off between each time you Thorn. This isn't a big deal. Getting more attacks off, it's not a big deal. Like, Rapid Assault can dump all 6 attacks very quickly. You're more than often going to be getting hit multiple times during the attack anyway, so this is cool, but it's whatever. The cool thing, though, comes from the level 3 support gems. After you counterattack with Thorns, the next hit from supported skills will deal Thorns damage twice. This is cool. I do not know exactly how this will be working. So, like, you know how you get the 6 strikes, right? So will all 6 strikes do double Thorns damage, or is only that first strike of the 6 hits of the full Barbs going to do double Thorns damage? So it's really only doing 7 hits in that duration. If every single strike of the Barbs is doing double Thorns damage, or dealing Thorns damage twice, essentially, that's crazy. That's so much extra damage. Either way, this is a big win. We get to use Barbs early game, and late game we have a pretty significant damage increase. Moving on to Thorn Skin. Thorn Skin has a second rank now as well. It is now 70% increased Thorns damage at level 2. And yeah, when I saw the Scavenge Plating nerfs, I knew we were being compensated for Thorns damage elsewhere, and this makes perfect sense. Now, one of the question marks I have is, can you stack the support gems? So can you have Thorn Skin 1 and Thorn Skin 2 both giving you a bonus damage? So that would be like 111%, 110% increased damage. I'm not sure. I assume no. I don't think you'll be able to stack Thorn Skin 2s twice and stuff. If for whatever reason you can stack them, this gives Tactician a big win, because Tactician has the reduced reservation cost for Spirit Gems. So you'd be able to wiggle more of this in, but I assume you can't stack these. But either way, more Thorns damage is great. Nothing crazy here, but it looks like we still have Burst. It is now renamed to Thorn Burst. No significant changes here. Looks exactly the same. Crackling Barrier is still in the game. It looks exactly the same. It has potentially been renamed the Doom Mist Barrier. Nothing crazy here. This is where things get a little bit interesting, though. We have a new support gem, Thorny Ground. This supports slam skills, and after you use said slam skill, you generate hazardous thorns on the ground. So we have now a hazard version of Thorns. It's slightly different than Caltrops, it looks like, but we'll have to see how this is utilized. I'm not sure if I'll be diving deep into a Thorny Ground build on League Start. But this is cool. We'll have to keep an eye on how this plays out long term. But yeah, clearly the most exciting thing is Thorn Barbs. I mean, this just solidifies 100% that I'm League starting Thorns. Yeah, this is just great news. We get early game Thorns now. We don't have to worry about the tier 3 support gem problem. We'll have to see when we get Burst. Hopefully Burst is a tier 2 support gem at worst. Hopefully we're not having to wait till deep into endgame to get that, but being able to start with Barbs alone is massive for the playstyle. There's still some other question marks, like Crown of the Pale King. It is very important for Thorn's playstyle. We'll have to see if they maybe move that to a keystone, or if they maybe change other aspects of how Thorns plays. But even if Crown of the Pale King is untouched, this means Thorns is 100%, League Start viable. If you are open to trading, I would still say this is hesitant towards solo self-found. until we get more information on the uniques as well as Crown of Pale King and stuff. But yeah, as you can tell, I'm super excited about this change. This just clearly tells me Thorns is heavily on the minds of the developers. There's someone on the development team that is really passionate about Thorns. Each patch, it's gotten significantly better. I mean, no one expected Thorns to even be a thing in 0.1. In 0.2, it became 10 times better, and it's possible with these support or these passive changes coming that it's going to be even more exciting. So yeah, I'm just very happy. We're going to be league starting Thorns, and we're going to have a good time. So yeah. Apologies to our microtransaction. We once again ran out of time. Take care, boys. See you in the next one.